Hello everybody and welcome back to Tree Spice. I just wanted to do a quick little gear review. I know it's been a while. I haven't really been making videos as much, just gotten kind of busy with work starting back up this summer. Been working a lot and now it's cabin season, so on the weekends we're just at the cabins having fun and stuff like that. But something that I've gotten that's been really useful that I wanted to get a chance to mention was I just recently picked up the Camp Kilo from Arbsession. It is a saddle storage device. Now it's pretty small. It's definitely smaller than the Petzl Caritool, but there was a specific feature about it that made me really excited because it alleviates an issue I've been having for quite some time now. Now, what I've had for a while on my saddle has been the Petzl Caritool. This is just what I was given at work as a saddle storage or chainsaw holder device. Now, it's very large. I love how much stuff that you can fit on this, but because a problem I do have with these plastic slotted devices, you know, it's just a slot that slides into the webbing that holds the Caritool on here, is that it can kind of like fold from side to side. It's not so bad on this harness, but on my tree motion I think I had more issues with it like folding flat and kind of out of the way. But the bigger issue that I was having with this that I really wanted to get rid of was pretty much all saddle storage devices other than the CMI Shembiner and the Rock Exotica transporter, I believe, all have some kind of incorporated keylock nose. So you have this big hook here, which means stuff gets stuck on there all the time. And until recently I was using chainsaw lanyards with those thin welded steel rings, and that stuff was getting stuck on this keylock all the time trying to get it out of here because it's only a little bit bigger than this wire gate that's designed to be captured in that keylock. And also the other thing I would use this for was setting the rigging slings and the rigging rope onto. Now the rigging rope wasn't an issue, it comes right out, but you know, the rigging slings we use are pretty much all ultra slings made of Tenex tech, and that is a very loosely woven rope. That's kind of how it gets its strength, is from the strands being able to lay more parallel. But because of that, they get picked really easily and they get caught on this keylock nose all the time. So if I'm racking a 10x sling and then I go to take it off, it'll get stuck on this and then it'll pull a big puff out of the sling that'll just get worse over time. You know, I try to smooth it out, but it doesn't, especially on more worn slings, it doesn't go in back quite as easily as it used to. So I was just like, I really wish that I had something without a keylock. And then when, I think I maybe saw it on Arbsession's Instagram or something when they announced that they were carrying this, and it just caught my eye because I realized that this is not a keylock. You can see the part that you rack on is just a smooth hook shape. There is no keylock on there whatsoever, so there's nothing for it to get snagged on when you're taking it off. Now that I run my chainsaw just on a carabiner on this lanyard that I made, I don't have as much of a problem with the Caritool, but for racking stuff like the Tenex tech slings and other stuff, it's super nice to have just this regular hook shape. That is just a total game changer. Nothing gets stuck on there now. The only downside is that this gate is opens like a 1/4 inch less than the Caritool, so I noticed that right away when I was trying to rack stuff on there, but after doing it a couple times, I don't have any issues putting my chainsaw away, and this gate is a lot stiffer, which is kind of nice, keeps things in there a little bit better, keeps branches from getting clipped in there just a little bit better. And yeah, this Kilo is awesome. It looks, I would say it's kind of comparable to like the DMM Vault, but a little bit cheaper, and the DMM Vault still has that not keylock nose. Oh, I've been saying the wrong thing this whole time. Not a keylock nose. No, it's just a regular wire gate nose, where it has that hook to retain its strength. Whereas, you know, the reason that the plastic, like the Caritool or like the Courant Honos, the reason they have that wire gate hook the way a regular wire gate carabiner looks is to retain their strength. But since they're accessory holders, they're not supposed to be life support. they're supposed to have like a working load limit of like 3 kilonewtons or like 150 kilograms. So this camp one, you know, you don't need it to have that keylock thing since it's metal, it's fairly strong, and it's designed to fail. Like, you don't want this to rip you out of something because something gets stuck on here and then falls or pulls or something like that. You want this to be able to fail. And because of that, as long as it's metal and it's strong enough to, you know, hold your working load limit of 150 pounds, you don't need any kind of action here that allows it to be stronger from the gate when pulled like that. So it's super nice that it's just that smooth shape. There's nothing for the Tenex slings to get stuck on. I'm not going to get a big picked fluff on there. And it's a little bit smaller, but I don't mind that at all one bit. And because it's this, it's 2 plates that you screw together to get it to attach to the saddle, I feel like it mounts a lot more positively here. Like, that's not going anywhere. The only drawback that I saw with this, haven't had an issue with it yet, but it kind of made me mad when I was looking at it, was that these torque screws to put it on here are like torque security screws. They have that post in the middle, so you have to have the Torx wrench that comes with it that has kind of the hole poked out in it. And that's something where I was like, that's not super common. Like, so I keep the Allen wrench in my backpack, so, or Torx wrench in my backpack, so hopefully I don't lose it if I need to ever remove this or one of the screws starts to back out or something, because I don't remember if I Loctited them or not. But yeah, like in our shop, like we have a bunch of Torx bits for all of our steel parts. So like, if there were to be a problem with this, I'd love to just be able to adjust it, because it would be easy to lose that Torx wrench. And we got all those Torx bits at the shop, but they're not Torx security bits, so I wouldn't be able to do that. But that's just semantics. I'm not that worried about that. I think this is just going to be on the saddle. I don't think I'll be moving it from there unless I get a new saddle, which probably won't be anytime soon. So, you know, it's going to be a while. It's on there. It's going to stay on there. It's not going to be that big of a problem. So, yeah, I am super happy with this Camp Kilo, and you can pick one up from Arbsession. They are, I think it's like, they're just under like 40 bucks. It's a great deal. I have never pulled the trigger and bought a transporter because they were like 70, 80 bucks, and I just didn't feel like spending that on a saddle storage device. So when I saw this, I was just like, sweet, it's pretty inexpensive, and I picked one up and have absolutely loved it. So if you're getting annoyed with racking your Tenex slings on the belt and then getting them stuck and fluffed, then I highly recommend you pick this up if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to the Rock Exotica transporter. Granted, you're not going to get the locking gate, so it's not going to keep it from branches occasionally getting stuck in there, but that only annoys me, I don't know, once every 5 climbs or something that'll happen, and it's not that big of a pain. So yeah, sticks are getting stuck other places. It's fine if it gets stuck in these saddle storage devices every once in a while, so it's whatever, blah blah blah. Also, by the way, it is so nice to have more than one of these things on your belt. I would always have like during removals, have like the chainsaw in this, the 10x sling, the rigging rope in there, which when you're chunking down isn't that big of a deal, but if you're cutting other stuff every once in a while, then it's kind of a pain. So it's nice to have 2. You know, I can run the rigging sling and the rigging rope off of here and the chainsaw just off of this one. So really love having 2 of these on here. So treat yourself and make sure you got 2 saddle thingy boys on your harness. But yeah, I've had a great time with these and would highly recommend the Camp Kilo. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little review, and please like and subscribe if you want to see ones like this in the future. I think pretty soon here I'll be reviewing, I got the mirrored visor, like full face visor for the Cask Super Plasma, which I've had for a couple years now, which I'm lukewarm on the helmet, but I've really been enjoying this visor, so I will definitely be doing a review on that soon, so look out for that. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing that in the future. And I think, as for like channel updates, I think for the time being I will not be doing any more splice videos anytime soon, other than, I just got the results back for the kind of homologation or whatever verification for my Kernmaster splice. So I will be doing that video soon. So look out for that Kernmaster splice video. I did 3 splices in regular Kernmaster and got them all brake tested. So I got a good solid baseline. I know that they can make it. They meet the ANSI ANSI standards. So it's a cool splice. So check it out. Check that video out in the future if you want to see how to splice Kernmaster pretty quickly instead of doing the adapted double braid splice. And it looks pretty sweet. So yeah, be looking out for that, and I will see you in the next video.